In the grand timeline of human history, the years between 2020 and 2030 will be remembered as the decade where the impossible began to take a shape, where the boundaries between science fiction and reality started to blur, where we stood on the edge of discovery and looked forward for both awe and uncertainty. For thousands of years, humanity has dreamed of transcendence, of bending the laws of nature, of understanding the code that runs beneath reality itself. And now, for the first time, this dream are not longer distant stars. They are blueprints. Today, we stand at the dawn of an age where machines can think, genes can be rewritten, and the very fabric of universe can be computed. An age not defined by tools, but by transformation. So join me as we journey into the near future, a future that's already unfolding before our eyes. Hello everyone, I am Xenia and you're watching Infinite Gist. These are 5 breakthrough technologies that will change our lives by the years 2030. Artificial intelligence and AGI. It began with algorithms, simply lines of code that learn to recognize patterns, a face, a voice, a phrase. But quietly, behind the screens of our devices, something extraordinary was awakened. The ability of machines not just to process data, but to understand. By 2030, artificial intelligence will not longer be a tool, it will be a collaborator. From medicine to educated, from design to exploration, AI will exchange every aspect of human life. It will write, paint, compose, and diagnose, often better than we can. But the true revelation lies beyond, in the creation of artificial general intelligence or AGI, an entire not programmed for one task, but capable for reasoning, learning, and imagining. A mind without a body, yet more human than any codes we've ever written. Some fear it will replace us. Others believe it will redefine us. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between, that AI will mirror the best and worst of ourselves. By 2030, we may not longer ask the machines can do, but what humanity should become. Quantum computing. For centuries, we believed that universe was classical, predictable, logical, linear. Then came quantum mechanics and shattered our understanding of reality itself. Inside the quantum realm, particles exist in many states at once. Here and there, now and then, all possibilities coexisting in a delicate dance. And now we're learning to harness two chaos. Quantum computing will allow us to process information in ways one through impossible. Where traditional computers calculate bits 1 and 0, quantum computers calculate in the cubes, both 1 and 0 at the same time. This means solving problem in seconds that will take even the most powerful supercomputer millennia. By 2030, quantum computing will revolutionize cryptography, drug discovery, weather prediction, and even the search of new materials. We will simulate the behaviors of atoms, design the new medicine molecule by molecule, and perhaps even model the birth of the universe itself. It's not just faster computing, it is a new language of reality. And as we learn to speak it, the secrets of existence may finally begin to whisper back. Biotechnology and genetic engineering. This is a code older than any written by human hands. It is the code of life, DNA. A letter that, when arranged in infinity combination, give rise to every plant, animal, and human on Earth. For generations, we read this code like ancient script, trying to understand its patterns and mysteries. But now we can rewrite it. By 2030, Biotechnology will transform the boundaries of medicines and mortality. Diseases that once condemned millions will be edited out of existence. We will design organs in laboratories, repair damaged cells, and slow the relentless march of age. CRISPR and other gene editing tools have given us to the power one reserve for evolution itself. Yet with the power comes a question older than science. Just because we can change life, should we? In the next decade, humanity will face in the most profound ethical choice, whether to perfect life or simply preserve it. The tools of creation are in our hands now, and how we use them will define the next chapter of our spices. Renewable energy and climate technology. The story of human progress has always been written in energy, from fire to steam, coal to oil, and now to light itself. But as Earth's warmth and resources dwindle, our next chapters demands more than inventions. It demands responsibility. By 2030, renewable energy will become not just an alternative, but the foundation of civilization. Solar panel thinner than paper will power cities. Wind farms will hum silently beneath the oceans. And new technologies, from hydrogen fuel to fusion energy, will bring us closer to an age to clean abundance. Carbon will not longer be a curse, but a resource captured, stored, and transformed into the fuel and materials. The line between ecology and technology will fade as natural and innovation learn to coexist. The next decade will test our will to survive, not through conquest, but through care. Because the greatest discovery of all is that the power to save the planet has been within us all along. Space exploration and colonization. Since the first human look at the night sky, we have wondered what lies beyond. Now, for the first time in history, we are answering that calls. By 2030, humans will return to the moon, not as the visitors, but as settlers. Mars will not longer be a dream, but a destination. Private companies and national alike will build the first upwards colonies, small outputs of human life scattered across the void. But space is more than a pointer, it's a mirror. Every journey outwards reveals more about who we are within. We seek at the stars not only to escape Earth, but to understand it, to see our fragile worlds hanging in the infinity dark, and remember how precious it truly is. As we push beyond the cradle of our birth, will we endure. We all explorers, born not to stay, but to go. And in this endless journey, we may finally learn what it means to be a human. By 2030, the world will not simply be more advanced, it will be unrecognizable. Our cities, our bodies, our minds, even the stars themselves, all touched by the hand of human innovation. These technologies are not separate revolutions, but a single unfolding story, a story of curiosity, courage, and creation. A story that began the moment our ancestors first lit a fire in the dark and continues now in the laboratories, data centers, and mines across the planet. The future is not waiting for us. It's already here, growing, learning, evolving, one breakthrough at a time. And perhaps the greatest discovery of all is that the future isn't something we enter, it's something we build. So as we stand on the edge of tomorrow, stay curious and keep exploring the infinite gist.